All right, so most of you know Luol Deng, right? That's been a little ongoing story. Let's kind of get the backstory before we jump into the most recent event. So Luol Deng was drafted in 2004 to the Chicago Bulls, right? In 2016, the Lakers gave a 12-year veteran, 4-year, $72 million contract. Now, this is coming off of his tenure with the Miami Heat. In the season before, he averaged 12 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Now, I rounded those numbers up and down, so it's 12.3, 6 rebounds, 1.9 assists. But you get the gist. So you can tell how the NBA was just giving away money at that point. At that point in time, you had Kobe retiring. They kind of needed some veterans on that team, some additional pieces to kind of make them a little competitive and whatnot, and then also future-proof the team to be sure that they can still sell tickets after Kobe retired. Now, this kind of came with a major blow because later he only completed 3 years of that deal, because they waived his contract so they can acquire LeBron James, right? So he was still, he still needed to get $15 million. So this was split up into 3 5-year payments. So last year they did the first one. This year they're scheduled to do the second one. The last one is scheduled for the 2021-2022 season. So this is where the dilemma is for the Lakers. They're trying to get this off the books. That's why they did the career-ending application. The career-ending injury application. And it's a good attempt, but the NBA denied their request. Now, just to give you how important $5 million is to an NBA team, last year they signed Rondo for $2.5 million, and I think they had Dwight for a low amount as well. And then I think JaVale McGee was under $5 million as well. So that's legitimately a role player or a veteran or two that you can sign with that $5 million. So what this career-ending injury application would have done was it would have moved that $5 million from the cap, a salary cap, and it would have just moved it to them paying them off of the cap. So unfortunately for the Lakers, they can't do this, and they had to pay them off the salary cap. So they were trying to do a little bit of finessing on the salary cap. But congratulations to Luol Deng for finessing the contract. But this should be a lesson to all teams, right? Make sure you're giving out great contracts and giving out money to people who are going to be worth it in the long run. Like literally, that's 4 years, $72 million. In today's game, Bogdanovich got that same deal for the Atlanta Hawks, right? And he's younger than Luol Deng was, you know what I'm saying, when he got that deal. So a lot of teams will now be mindful. And I don't know what the cap is going to do in the future either, as far as when it comes to in the future after COVID and whatnot. Like, NBA teams have lost so much money. I really don't know what they're going to do with the cap after this. So let this be a lesson. Don't go for names all the time. Go for production. Stay blessed.